got a busy day planned for today, so I'm going to start off by sowing some more seeds. I found these in the shed when I took over the plot, but it was too late to plant them at that time. So I'm going to get them in today. We've got basil, thyme, rocket, mixed herbs, chives, Italian leaf mix, Californian poppy, cosmos candy stripe, dahlias, forget-me-not, Iceland poppy, gypsophilia, love in a mist, candy tuft, pot marigold and cornflower. So I'm going to spread those in trays and get those potted up. I won't show you everything, I might show you the first one and then we'll come back when I've done them all. And then we're going to go outside and do some direct sowing, and then I might see if I can get the TPs up for the peas, but only if I've got time. So I shall see you in a little while. What I've done is I've sieved and moistened compost, put it into the tray, divided it into 3 different sections, and I'm going to plant 3 different seeds in each section. So we'll just film the first one. I shall repeat that 14 more times, drop them in the water bath, and then we'll move on to something else. First job of the day done. I'm going to leave them in the water bath for a little while longer, and then I'm going to move them into the greenhouse. I'm going to move some of the brassicas out of the greenhouse into here, because it's a little bit warmer in the greenhouse. Next job of the day, we're going to direct sow some parsnips. I've got a small pot and marked them out, equal spacings, and I'm just going to put a small hole at the centre of each circle. And then I'm going to drop 2 or 3 seeds in each one. Next up, we're going to plant the broad beans. These are a variety called Meteor, and I'm going to plant them 2 inches into the ground, 10-inch spacings on the rows, and roughly 5 to 6 inches between each plant. So I shall get on with that now. I use the grid just as a guide really to save measuring everything. It fits nicely across the bed, so I'm going to go for that now. Popped a fleece over the top to protect it from the weather, and also just in case any mice go digging, hopefully it'll offer them a little bit of protection. Next thing we're going to tackle is the onion bed. I'm going to weed it thoroughly, and I'm going to spread some bone meal around to feed the onions, which is a tip that I picked up off a video recently. And then I shall pop the EnviroMesh cover back on. There we go, that's a job well done. Just in time for the sunshine to come out. I shall pop the cover back on, and then it's going to due to rain later, so that'll wash the blood fishing bone in. And they should be happily growing away for the rest of the season until they're ready for harvest. Just a very quick look at the plot, the new plot. I've put all the black sheeting on this morning. Dug a tiny little bit. I'm going to concentrate on this section first of all, and then this section, and then finally when I get round to it, that section. But for now there's enough there for me to be going on with, especially with the other plot. But now I'll make it lunchtime. About 14 days ago I put some parsnips in a little Tupperware container with some damp paper towel, and to get the parsnip seeds to germinate, and they've finally started coming through today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out, I'm going to put them in the raised bed and plant them up. So let's have a little bit of a look. These are the Gladiator F1 for the Pottymouth Gardening Club Parsnip Challenge, and I started chitting them on the 25th of the 3rd. As you can see, they're just starting to send out the main taproot. I was looking for about 6, but I think there's a few more than 6 in there. Some of them are quite advanced, so take them outside and show you how I'm going to plant them up. So what I've done is made 8 little holes in the planting box. Then I'm just going to delicately drop 1 seed into each and then cover it over with a little bit of compost, put the cover back on and leave them. So I'm just going to pick one out. You can see there it's got a nice taproot on it. Just drop that in the hole very, very carefully. Not to damage your taproot. And there we go. That's one in. Let's do the rest. Now we're just going to cover them over with a keep them moist now until the leaves start to show through. So now we've planted parsnips direct in the ground, direct into the growing box, and we've pre-chitted and planted some into the growing box. So we'll see which method gives the best results. Just give them a quick water. And then we pop the lid back on. The seeds that were sown in the last episode have really started to come through. The warm weather in the greenhouse seems to suit them. So we've got the Chinese cabbage. There's something come through in each cell on there. Calendula, that's coming up nicely. Kalettes, got fairly good germination there. Nothing on the sweet corn. Beetroot, patchy, sort of 50% maybe. I've got a few of the white Lisbon spring onions coming through. Nothing yet on the ramrod. But the peas are doing nicely. And we just got a few little leeks poking their heads up. But nothing on the coriander yet. So things are progressing along nicely, hopefully. in a short while I'll be able to start putting some stuff outside. Also, the peas in the gutters are just starting to pop their heads out. And the other two. So we shall soon be planting out peas. Just a little progress update on the second plot. I've had a nice couple of days, so we've managed to dig over this section, and there are other sections covered over. All the most of that's mare's tail that I've pulled out, and then we've got a small section here that I'm going to put some fruit in. Oh, got it. It's starting to take shape slowly.